Hey guys, it's Shane from Under the Bridge Collectible Cards. I'm excited today to bring you guys a deck tech. This is my son's deck. He's 17 years old now and he built this 4 or 5 years ago. And I'm really excited to bring this to you. It's a fun deck. I've played it. It goes through tweaks and that every now and then, but I'm going to show you the current version of it. And he's a big fan of it. We really enjoy it. He loves it. And this was his first deck he ever built after a pre-con. He built this from scratch. So, this is the Dragon. He has the foil side version of it. He loves this one the best. Obviously, a lot of people know the Dragon. The Eminence is a big deal. Super powerful card. Really fun strategy. This is a really fun Bracket 3 deck. It's gone through a lot of changes over the years and, a lot of fixes, and it took time, and he got it to where it is now, and he really enjoys it. So, let's show you guys. And as always, I like to start with the ramp. So we've got the Bloom Tender, Urza's Incubator, Smothering Tithe, Scaled Nurturer, Herd Heirloom, this new one from Tarkir. Love this card in this deck. 3 Visits, Arcane Signet, Nature's Lore, Sol Ring, Netmox Jasper, another great card from the Tarkir. Ignoble Hierarch, Sarkhan, Soul of Flame, Dryad, fixes your mana, gives you all colors, play an additional land. Another Tarkir Dragonstorm card. It got a lot of upgrades in Tarkir, obviously. The Sarkhan, Dragon Speaker Shaman, Fabro Elder, and Savala, Heart of the Wilds for the ramp package. Couple utility cards. We've got the Dragonologist. Untapped dragons have hexproof, and when it enters, you look at the top 6 cards of your library for a dragon. We're going to go into the removal package. It's not huge in this deck, but it's good. We got Swords of Plowshares, Assassin's Trophy. Klaus Will is a low-key favorite of mine and his. I believe that's Invasion of Tarkir for damage. Get Lost, Voidrend, Vindicate, Despark, and then Dovin's Veto for the counter to protect himself. He usually uses the Dovin's Veto just to protect himself. For mass removal, we have the Crux of Fate, one of the best board wipe if you're running dragons, obviously. Drag to the bottom, more testing, because he has a lot of 5-color. He has 5 colors and lands, so it gives everything -6/6, and he has quite a few dragons that can survive the -5/5, 4/4. So we're testing that out. It is only 4. So he's testing that out, and then obviously probably the best black border white Toxic Deluge. Into the enchantments, there's a couple testers in here. This is called the Spirit Dragon. I don't know if he's going to keep this in here. He is testing it. Obviously Dragon Tempest is unbelievable. He can go infinite with Aggravated Assault in certain scenarios. And then he's also testing Draco Genesis in here for if he ever gets it in play, he wants to try it and see what it's like. We do run a couple tutors in this deck. You need them in dragons. We have the Worldly Tutor and the Natural Order. Very important in dragons. 1 Recursion, Patriarch's Bidding, can bring all your dragons back. Everyone picks a creature type. They can bring all the cards back. So we're going to go into now probably what most people want to see. We're going to be going into the dragons in the deck. He does run a high amount of dragons. It's a Bracket 3. A lot of fun, and he enjoys the dragons. So we've got the Utvara Hellkite. Incinerator also doubles as can be a board wipe, so it's nice to have. The new Baitor, again, like I said, tons of upgrades in this deck from Tarkir. This Baitor is so good. Always draws a card, basically, and untapping is nice. Tiamat, staple in a dragon deck. Dragonborn Champion, underrated dragon. Easy to do 5 damage in a dragon deck. Draw a card. Ancient Copper Dragon speaks for itself. Terror of the Peaks speaks for itself. Scavenger Regent is a really nice addition from Dragonstorm. Again, it can act like a board wipe. Gives -XX to all creatures. Hellkite Corsair was a card that creeped up in value. Nobody talked about it when it came out in Commander Legends, but it just fits in an area. I truly believe it was made for the Dragon. So you just put it in play for 5, and Dragon comes into play. What an explosive turn. Klauth, Unrivaled Ancient, great card, generates lots of mana. Dragonlord Ojutai is very interesting. I really like Dragonlord Ojutai for a 5/4 that does what it does with hexproof, and you can look at the top cards of your library. Really enjoy that card for him. Broodcaller Scourge is another card he put in from Tarkir. It really feeds into the dragon theme, dropping big things on the battlefield. Atarka, they all gain double strike until end of turn, obviously super powerful. Twin Flame Tyrant, game over basically. Yeah, so what does it do? Double? Is it deals double damage? Yeah, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if it was double or triple. Cavern Horde Dragon, unbelievable dragon from the Lord of the Rings. Nobody talks about that one enough either. Old Gnawbone, nothing to say about that. Helps go infinite with lots of things. Balefire, another dragon that can act as a board wipe if it has to, and kills everything on the board. Thundermane Dragon. You may cast creature spells with power 4 or greater from the top of your library. If you cast a creature spell this way, it gains haste. Super, super powerful. And remember, in Dragon, you play this for 3. Like, what a fantastic card coming from Tarkir. Ureni, this is anybody that knows this card, it's a blowout card. When it enters or attacks, you look at the top 8, you can put a dragon in play. Ancient Silver Dragon, I believe, other than Copper, is the last one left. We did have them all except for the green in this deck at one point, but just as we slowly filtered it out. He was using the gold as a combo piece as well, but it's just the silver and the copper now that are left. Miriam speaks for itself. Ridiculous card. Scourge of the Throne. Absolute dragon classic. Beautiful card. Great card. Really good dragon. He's the other Ureni. This one's on the brink. It might not stay in, but because Dragonstorm is kind of new, it's in there for now. And some of these are just testing. Papret Thrasher is another one you can play for 3. Just a really, really good dragon. What it can do, the versatility of it. A lot of the times this creature deals 4 damage to each other opponent is really good, but there's sometimes the card draw, exile the top card is really good. And, destroying an artifact can always be powerful as well. And then one of the cards I love the most, I got this for him as soon as it came out, that he loves this card, the 2-headed Hellkite it is Wooburg to cast, but flying, menace, haste, whenever it attacks, draw 2 cards. So great in this deck for keeping your hand refilled. Into land, he runs, I don't have them in order, unfortunately, but he does run a bit of basics to keep it. He has a few, not a ton, but he has a few basics in the deck. They're all dragon themed. And then we go into the land base. It's a very expensive land base, so it's very hard. And it took him a long time to get it to this, but, we got the Mana Confluence, Triome, Godless Shrine, Stomping Ground, Undergrowth Stadium, Misty Rainforest, another Zagron Triome, Crucible of the Spirit Dragon, Fable Passage, Training Center, Triome, Command Tower, Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon, another really good card from the Tarkir for his deck, Marsh Flats, Ketria Triome, World Tree fixes his mana when you have 6 or more lands, Rejuvenating Springs, Arid Mesa, another fetch, Triome, another fetch. Really, really tough mana base, 5-color mana bases to deal with. Very expensive, very tough to deal with. You need lots of ramp. It's a really fun deck to play. He's played it a lot. I've played it a lot. It really was his pride and joy. He's made a few other ones since, but this was his kind of baby. It was his first one, and it was the first one that he wanted me to show you. He'd be doing it himself, but he's sick right now. So anyways, that is his Dragon deck. Anyways, any comments? I'm going to be putting this one up on Archidect. There's lots of different ways to build this deck, but he likes it in the powerful bracket 3 category. He can have a lot of fun with it. It can sit down at most tables. So anyways, thanks for checking it out. We'll be back soon with some more content. It looks like I've got a bunch of PSA coming in hopefully next week, so it should be exciting. And I'm adding a whole bunch of new cards to the website. Some are selling fast, others are just getting added. So check it out. It's underthebridgecollectibles.com, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.